Hi everybody, I'm Rosie, and if you're watching this video, you likely follow me on Tumblr or on Twitter. If you managed to find this video on your own, hi, welcome. How are you today? I've been wanting to make a YouTube video for a long time, so I reached out to my followers on Tumblr and I asked them, based on a few ideas that I already had, what they would like to see from me. By far, the most popular suggestion was that I watch X-Men First Class and react to it. To be perfectly clear, this is not my first time watching this movie. I have a very short attention span, so usually when I watch a movie, even if I like it a lot, that will be it. That will be the last time that I will watch it. But this movie, at the height of its popularity, and to me, at the height of its popularity for me, I watched it anywhere between 5-10 times, and every single time that my friends wanted to watch something or like they mentioned an interest in something that I was watching, I would make them watch this movie. I was an awful child. The last time I watched this movie, I was probably anywhere between 14 and 18, probably a lot younger than 18. So I wanted to revisit this movie at 21, about to turn 22, and given that I am a very different person that I was at 14 and 15, how has this movie changed for me? Do I still like it in the same way? Are my feelings on it a lot different, similar? I have a very different personality than I did when I was 14, and the person I am now has different beliefs and priorities on the films that I watch. Uh, so I think that's an interesting thing to approach something that you liked when you were very young and see how it holds up. So we're gonna have a look at that. When I was doing surface level research for this movie, I got very worried because I remember this movie pretty well. I like to think that I do. I was scared I wasn't gonna have a lot to say or react to. I was just gonna sit here beat by beat, completely blank in the face, and not have anything to say about it. And then you guys would like mass dislike my video and write dumb eyebrows and just leave. But I'm optimistic about it. I think that I can talk about the X-Men for hours. I love the X-Men. I have a whole blog about it. I have a whole merch line about it. I have a whole Twitter about it. Like, I religiously love the X-Men. Hi again. It's an entirely different day. I couldn't keep recording because it got really late. Because I started editing the first part of the video and then I realized that it was really ugly. But I couldn't reshoot it without sounding really, really fake. So I just left it as it is. So yeah, brand new day, brand new clothes, same old uneven hairline where I part my hairs. It's not correct. Let's get to the movie. So the beginning sequence, I don't really have much to say about it. There's a similar one in the first X-Men where they take us through Magneto's life, through the Holocaust, and I think that's a very important part of his character, and you can't ignore it. Later in the film, I think there's a scene where it touches on Magneto's culture outside the Holocaust, which is good. It shows his mother and him. And that's one of those moments that says to me that if you had had a Jewish actor, if you had had somebody who has a personal connection to that playing the character, I feel like that would have been a lot better, and we would have seen a Magneto that's a lot more complex, a lot more multifaceted. Personally, I love Jason Isaacs Magneto. Like that casting idea is like my favorite. He would have been, I think, too old to play young Magneto, but I don't know. Michael Fassbender looks 60 to me at all times, so doesn't really matter. So Jason Isaacs, please look at him, look at his face, love him, cause I do. I saw that house in something else. Does he have a picture of Einstein? I hate this kid. I hate this kid.
You're hungry and alone. Take whatever you want. We've got lots of food, you don't have to steal. In fact, You never have to steal again.
See, I like that. I like the beginning. Charles and Raven scene a lot. They got really good child actors to do it. It says a lot about the characters. I still think that Charles is a little nerd, and I hope that having a sister will really get him bullied a little bit, just a little bit, in the safety of his own home. See, I'm not a Nazi. I just hang out with them. Oh my fuck. I hate this guy.
Du und ich. Wir werden zusammen viel Spaß haben.
That's all I gotta say about that. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about Magneto at this time in his life, there is a mini series called Magneto's Testament, written by Greg Pak and drawn by Di Giandomenico. They're both very talented writer and artist, respectively. I really, really recommend you pick up this series and really give it a read and see how you like it. See how you. I have cried thousands of times reading that book, and I think it's very helpful for people to understand Magneto a little bit better to read that book. And yeah.
Mutation took us from single-celled organisms to being the dominant form of reproductive life on this planet. Infinite forms of variation with each generation, all through mutation.
Then let's reclaim that
So
word.
if Charles was anything except a geneticist, would he just use whatever like puns and creepy lies would work for any other profession? Yeah, that's the kind of guy that he is. Also, how did he know what color her eyes were? This woman was turned around. And he guessed her drink? Girl, run.
Mutant and proud. Or is that only with pretty mutations or invisible ones like yours? But if you're a freak, better hide.
You're being ridiculous.
See, I didn't remember that they actually touch on the whole physical mutations against invisible mutations in this movie, so it was nice to see that that was actually something that they brought up. Good.
Well,
I'm incapable of thinking of you that way. I feel responsible.
Just a second ago when she was blonde, you were perfectly fine thinking about her that way, but whatever, Charles.
Anything else would just feel wrong.
but what if you didn't know me?
Unfortunately, I do know you. God, I don't know what's gotten into you lately. You're awfully concerned with your looks.
I'm gonna kill him. Oof. I used to like this character a lot.
Because that's 3 mob bosses, the Italian ambassador, and the CEO of Lockheed.
You cannot be
Lockheed.
Hellfire.
Colonel Hendry?
Yes, ma'am.
Emma Frost, Sebastian Shaw's associate.
And where is Mr. Shaw?
We're having a party.
Poor Emma comes out so flat in this movie. I don't think it's the fault of the actress. I just think that she didn't really have any direction about where she should be taking her character, because she really goes nowhere in this. And she has like very just one note. It's easy to forget that she's in this movie, and that's a shame because I love Emma Frost, and I think she would have really made the difference in this movie if they had taken the time to develop her and kind of have her break away from Shaw. The way they do her like mutation in this movie, awful. Hate it. Don't like it.
We don't want the Colonel to be late.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Azazel, and I didn't know anything about him in the comics or anything. I really liked him. And it's because I'm Catholic. We have a weird relationship with the devil. Like, oh my God, don't tempt me away from God.
Colonel Hendry was there. He was there, McCone, in the Hellfire Club.
Colonel Hendry.
I agree with you, General. I've reconsidered my position, and I now believe we should put Jupiter missiles in Turkey.
Colonel Hendry is
Sir, he is not dressed in his uniform. He is dressed for a party. So he was at the club. Come on. Hello, what's not clicking? See, this is why Moira is where she is right now in the comics, because she tries to do the right thing and she tries to get everybody on board with her plan, and then everybody just scatters into the wind and does whatever they want because she's a woman. And Moira girl, I believe in you. I'm here for you.
Buenas tardes, caballeros. Buenas tardes. Calor, no? Sí. Una cerveza.
At the time that I watched this movie, I was so excited to hear Magneto speak Spanish. I speak Spanish because I'm Cuban. And I was like, oh my god, he did such a good job. And now I realize that is the worst Spanish that I have ever heard. I don't mean to discourage anybody from like speaking Spanish. Please do. I will never judge you for it. I'm just kind of like, I used to think this was like super top-notch Spanish that he was speaking right here. See, if you're a Nazi, maybe don't take pictures with other known Nazis. Like, oh, but please do. That way we can find you and murder you, as Magneto will do here.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I need another drink, and you need another cola.
The way that he keeps buying her colas instead of like actual liquor makes me think that she's underage, which hadn't occurred to me at the time. I hope she's at least 20 or something, because if I have to think about Magneto, who looks a million years old in this movie, and her later on, I don't want to think about that. No.